Today is a what sold video. Let's find out who won the jumping jack from the pack and ship video that I put out a few weeks ago. You're supposed to enter JJG for jumping jack green if you watched the entire video and picked up on that. So let's find out who won. I'm just going to randomly pick here. And the winner is Amanda Hill. Can you see that? It's not going to show up. Amanda Hill, she commented, "I learned so much from your videos. Thanks, JJG." So Amanda, if you're watching this video, go to the description below the video, find my email address, and send your contact information. She's the winner of the, JJG Green Jumping Jack. Today is a what sold video, and you know I like to play the game of perceived value, your perceived value of what I sold. I'll show the photo of the item and the price range selections. You guess what price range it sold in, and then I reveal that and show you what it actually sold for. This is a great way to test your perceived value on what things might sell for on eBay. But before I do that, I think I'm going to show you from the last quarter, January through April, some of my best sales that I've had. I was going to save this up and do an end of the year, best sales of the year, but I think I'm just going to show you every quarter of the sales that I feel were my best sales, my most profit-making sales that I was so excited about. So I'm going to show you that first. Simple sales for good profit. This by no means includes all of the sales that we had in May, and it doesn't include clothing either, but I do have some fun things to show you. All right, let's get started on the what sold video, and be sure to listen to this chime, and then I'll reveal what it actually sold for. Let's get started. This two-piece lot of vintage blue and white square pedestal succulent planters, at least that's how I like to advertise them, picked them up at a church rummage sale for a couple of dollars, and they sold for $25.46. This is a vintage Johnson Brothers made in England. The Friendly Village is the pattern, double egg cup, and it sold on offer for $15 plus shipping. In a video not too long ago, I talked about selling these Corningware Grab-It bowls. This was a two-piece lot, and they sold for full asking price of $19.95 for the two. Would you ever guess they could be worth $10 each plus shipping? Christmas can sell any time of the year, and these are three little vintage Japan red flocked Santa boots, little Christmas ornaments, and they sold for $15. I enjoy selling small lamps. This is a vintage mid-century modern clear and blue glass lamp. You can see some of the key words I use: romantic, Hollywood, parlor, etc. It was only 10 inches tall, and it sold on offer for $40 plus shipping. I believe I found this plate at the Goodwill and paid about $3 or $4. It's an England Spode Archive Collection Jasmine Fancy Plate in mint green and brown. How much do you think it sold for? It sold for $20 plus shipping. I just found this little coffee pot that is a grease container, definitely vintage. Found it at a garage sale. I think I paid $3. It sold right away for $20 plus shipping. You know, I like to find pool filters at the Goodwill. I seem to find them all the time. I have no idea who's donating them, but it's good for me. This is a 2-count of Intex pool filters. They are brand new replacement cartridges. I get them for around $3.99, and they sold for full asking price of $24.95 plus shipping. You probably saw this Chick-fil-A coffee cup in one of my recent Goodwill videos, Goodwill hauls, shop and haul. I think I paid $1.99 for it. I wasn't even sure that I should have bought it, even though I know Chick-fil-A is so popular. But it did sell for full asking price of $19.95. I hope you're not tired of seeing these new in-box American Greetings Taylor Swift Christmas ornaments. You know, she recently redid her song Red, so this is the original version. And I bought about 24 at a church rummage sale, paid $2 each. And how much did it sell for this time? Another great sale. It sold at full asking price of $59.99 plus shipping. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my reselling videos. Last summer at a garage sale, I bought a lamp that ended up it was broken. We took it apart and I decided to take the remnants off the shade and see if I could sell the frame. It's a Royal Knight Empire spider harp. You can see some of the keywords that I used there: fitter frame, lamp part, restoration. I didn't have much into it, maybe $1 or so, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. You know, replacement parts do sell. This is just a small Lennox candy dish, has a fleur-de-lis pattern on it. It's kind of an ivory colored with gilded trim, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. Do you remember these mugs that I bought at the Goodwill? I think I paid only $1.99 each. There was an elephant and a giraffe and different animals. This giraffe cup sold for $15 plus shipping. Some more pool filters from the Goodwill. These were a little smaller, so I paid $2.99 each. How much do you think I got for them? They sold for $24.95. Would like to have had more, but happy to make the sale. These are vintage Monet pierced earrings in a gold tone and black faux pearl. And you can see I put a quarter with it just for size comparison. And I always say in my description, quarter not included, because sure enough, someone will expect it to be. They sold for $14.95 plus shipping. I just knew that this butterfly lot would fly out of here quickly. Mark wasn't so sure about that, but you know what? I picked them up at the Goodwill. I think I paid $2.99, maybe $3.99 for the bag of 8, and the lot sold for $19 plus shipping. I've had these little NASCAR monkeys for quite a while. You can see there's 3 different drivers featured. I believe I got them at a garage sale for a couple of dollars. It's been quite some time now. They sold for full asking price of $24.97 plus shipping. Yes, it's another American Greetings Taylor Swift ornament, Christmas ornament, plays the music red. How much did it sell for? How about $59.99? I love these ornaments, and I'm down to, I think I only have 2 left. Wish I could find them again, but I doubt I ever will. This is a tiny little vintage 1990 Lefton little ceramic basket, only 4.5 inches long. How much did it sell for? It sold for $15. It's simple and it sold, and I probably have 50 cents into it. This sale was 2 items to 1 buyer. First, it was this baseball or softball sports cereal or soup bowl, and it was also this basketball. Both of these bowls are by Mulberry Home Collection. Together, how much do you think they sold for? The total sale came to $29.90 plus shipping. And I have, I think, $2.99 into each bowl, so $6. I do pick up and resell napkin rings. They might be a slower seller, but they're so inexpensive to find. I think I have $1 into these, and they're so easy to ship. These star-shaped red enamel napkin rings sold for full asking price of $14.95 plus shipping. Yes, I'm still selling those copper and wood letterpress stamps. I still have about a half a dozen left, and this was a large 2.5-inch letter O. How much do you think it sold for? It sold for $16.50. This is a lot of 2 dinner plates, made in France, Haviland Limoges autumn fall leaf design. As you can see, I have it set up with a listing of buying 2 in a lot. The buyer bought 2 lots, so it came to $19.90 plus shipping. And check out my package ships for how to ship plates. These are very small earrings, vintage Monet clip earrings in gold tone in the shape of a bow, and they sold for $14.95. This was free shipping on the earrings. This was a great find at a garage sale just a few months ago. Paid $1 each, so $2 invested. How much do you think they sold for? How about full asking price of $49.95? Love this sale. Do you pick up tiki mugs? This belt buckle featuring a rooster was a church rummage sale find. I paid about 50 cents for it, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. This is a set of vintage aluminum Christmas tree shaped pan molds. In other words, you make individual cakes and stack them, and it ends up in the shape of a Christmas tree. Came with the original instructions, definitely vintage, and it sold for $23.96. This was a very recent find at the Restore. You haven't even seen the video yet. It's a vintage 1970s Breyer St. Bernard dog, quite large, 7 inches high. How much do you think it sold for? How about $25 plus shipping? I think I've mentioned to you that Mark and I are picking up appliances now. And this is a vintage GE General Electric automatic grill and waffle maker. The tray is removable and reversible. How much do you think it sold for? Sold for $39.99 plus shipping. And the shipping was almost the same as what it sold for. It was quite heavy. This adorable little 2-piece yellow cowboy and horse salt and pepper shaker. This is a recent purchase. This is one piece out of a haul that includes many pieces. I'm working on a video that's going to take several months to put together for you. But this was the first sale from that lot, and it sold for full asking price of $24.95, and I believe I paid either $1.50 or $2 for this set. This tiny vase was in the last video that I put out, one of those rainy day shopping videos at garage sales, neighborhood sales. Vintage Seltman Weiden, made in West Germany, tiny little porcelain vase. It sold for $14 plus shipping. This was a Memorial Day weekend sale made in Italy. This heavy brass wall mount matchbox holder. I believe I paid $3 for it at a garage sale last summer, and it sold for $35 plus shipping. This is an estate sale find. I used the word kitsch because it's so unusual. It features a postcard from Daytona Beach. It has seashells and glitter and I don't know, all kinds of things, with a pine needle wrap around it with handles. Very unusual. Paid $1 for it, and it sold for $18 plus shipping. And my best sale from last month is this American Boys Book of Signs and Symbols written by Dan Beard. Very excited about this. With that said, how much do you think it sold for? Would you ever guess $149.95? Yes, it did. I paid $2 for it at an estate sale. Fantastic find and fantastic sale. It's what keeps me going, selling on eBay. It's another example of simple sales for good profit. Next week's video is a day trip to Greenville, Tennessee. I want to thank Mary, one of our subscribers, for inviting Mark and me down to visit her town and go to all the little thrift stores and the antique stores. And we had a beautiful day and a good time. So thank you, Mary. That's going to be the next video after this one. And I want to let you know that if you live within an hour or so of Kingsport, Tennessee, please let me know if you have a town that's filled with thrift stores and antique malls and things like that. Because if you have several of them, Mark and I will plan a day trip and feature your town in a video. So leave a comment and let us know where you live and what we can look forward to if we visit your town. Have you checked out my other channels? Let's see, I have Thrifty Recipes and we have Avante-avenue. Check out our other channels. You might like them too. If you like these kind of videos, I appreciate a thumbs up. I invite you to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm Vicki with Avante-avenue. I'll see you soon. Remember, simple sales for good profit.